Welcome to the show, friends. Should I stay or should I go is a question many of us ask at the crossroads of a relationship. My guest, Sanaya, wants my help deciding whether she should stay with her boyfriend, Shamar, or get out before she's in too deep. She says Shamar has an addictive personality that turned into a gambling problem and a cheating problem. Let's unlock the truth and find out which direction this relationship is headed. Everyone, welcome Sanaya to the show. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, jumpsuit with a pocket. It's cute.
Thank you.
Okay, can I have a hug?
Yeah.
40 inches, all right, she said. She said Rapunzel ain't got nothing on me today.
I'm weak.
Okay, you look cute. How are you doing, though?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, but I heard about what's happening in your relationship. I'm so sorry, but I need the details. So how long have you and Shamar been together?
We've been together for about 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been official for a year now when I got pregnant with my daughter.
Okay. 2 years, 1 year official. Is he the father of your child?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. And so how did you two meet? What's been happening?
We met through a mutual friend. My friend picked me up. Well, he was my best friend at the time.
Okay.
My friend picked me up, and I wanted cookies. And it was kind of getting late, so Insomnia was closed, and we ended up going to McDonald's. And Shamar's in the background. He's like, he's in the back seat. And he's like, take me to my car, take me to my car. And I'm like, no, you're gonna sit back and you're gonna wait until I get my cookies. And we just got into like a little argument. He's like, so when my friend actually took me home, I'm like, I kind of like how argumentative he is. So, so I got his number.
Girl, don't tell me you toxic, girl. Don't tell me you toxic, girl.
So I got his number.
Don't tell me. She said, she didn't say, oh, he was cute back there. He smelled good. She said, I like how he argued with me.
Yeah, like.
Tell me about the time you caught Shamar cheating and what happened.
Okay, so it was like last week. It happened a few times before, like probably like, this is like the second time. But he basically came home. He went to his house it was like 4 a.m. He texted me. And he's like, I'm too drunk to drive to your house, so I'm gonna just stay home. You can stay on FaceTime, though. He FaceTimes me. We're on FaceTime for like 30 minutes. He's talking. Then all of a sudden, just get quiet. I'm calling his name. He's not saying nothing. It don't sound like he was tired. But when I came there, I woke up and I noticed that he wasn't on his phone for like 8 to 10 hours. And like every time he touched his phone go active on Messenger. So that was kind of weird. I went to his mom's house and I seen that he left his phone there and he went to his ex house.
And speaking of phones, because one of the things that I told my producer when I heard your stories, I said, well, it sounds like there's questions of what he's still doing. I should unlock his phone and give that an option for you. And you were like, we don't need to because you go through his phone all the time and you already found some stuff. Yeah,
but before I went to his house, I actually pulled up to her house.
You pulled up to the ex's house?
Yeah, and I seen that his car was outside. I got like a spare key and I opened his car door and I left it open just to like, you know what, like I was here and he could see that I was there. So that's basically what I did.
So you left the car door open. I want to go back as well to this. You found photos in his phone. You've been through his phone several times. What did you find?
I found like he'll slide up on other girls' like Facebook stories. And I noticed that I went through his Snapchat and he posted, I just want a homebody. Like I don't be at home with the kids all the time. Like, do you not just want to be with me or you just don't want to be around me and my kids? Or like, what is it?
Got it. That's a lot to have found through in a matter of 2 years, a year?
Yeah, because it's real for me. I don't really know what's going on with him.
Okay,
he say it's real to him, but his actions, I don't know.
And what do you need from me today?
I need you to help me figure out what's best for me and if I should stay with him or go. Okay,
then listen, let's hear his side of the story. So take a look at this.
Karamo, I'm tired of my crazy controlling baby mom. When we first met, she was one of the nicest persons I ever met, but ever since she had our baby, she's been nothing but baby mama drama. I make my own money and I take care of my baby, so I don't understand what's the problem with me gambling. When she doesn't know where I'm at or when I'm not texting her or telling her where I'm at, she go crazy and she usually takes it out on my car. And she goes and busts out my windows when she goes and scratches out with knives. She popped all 4 of my tires last week. I don't know why she's so worried about my money and I'm spending it all fixing my car, but all the stuff that she breaks. And honestly, I don't know how much more I could take it. If she don't get it together, we're not gonna make it.
Girl. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and hear Shamar's side. I need to know immediately. Did you actually do that to his car? Did you actually, because you said you just left the door open, and I just saw the car getting...
Okay, so no, I left his door open, and then I go to his mom's house, and he just said something that made me mad, and I ended up just stabbing all 4 of his tires. I pulled it out the driveway, and I parked it on the side of the street. So, because I
Not let me get in it, move it, and then mess it up.
Yeah.
Shamar, so you told my producers enough is enough.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What do you mean by that? Outside of the tires.
Enough of crazy acting. First, this wasn't the first time she did something like this.
Yes, okay.
This has been happening for a long time.
It's not the first time she's done something like this. Okay. What are other
My stuff
examples?
been getting messed up. Her friends come and they come wreck my stuff.
Is that
Like,
true?
literally. She got a whole bunch of friends. She has her little posse or whatever, and they come and just wreck my stuff.
that only happened one time.
That you brought a gang of your friends over and y'all
And they
messed this
didn't
stuff
even get out
up.
the car. They didn't get out the car, though. They took me to my
They
destination.
got out the car.
Like,
they smashed my side mirror, and my junk was hanging when I seen it.
I did that. But my friends didn't have nothing to do with the situation, though.
Yes, they do.
No,
they
didn't.
hype her up to do stuff like that.
Okay.
They bad influence on
No,
her.
I did it because
Terrible
you be doing
influences.
stuff.
What do you be doing?
I don't be doing nothing.
You do a lot.
What do I do?
You blow me up. It don't matter if I'm
I
hanging
blow
out with
you-
my friends. Like before all this stuff, before I had my baby, she will come like to my friend's house.
Okay.
Like she'll text me like, where you at? I'm like, I'm over like such and such. And she'll be like, okay, who's all there? I'm like, you don't really need to know all that. Like,
Tell me about the fights you two have.
yeah, she's physical. And I'm not a physical person. So
You
she
get
get
physical?
mad. Yeah.
You hit him?
Yeah, he hit me too, though.
No,
He
I
blacked
haven't.
my eye.
No, I didn't. She punched,
Yes, you did.
She punched me in the face like 5 times. And after like 3 warnings, you be like, all right, chill. Boom. All right, chill. Boom. Chill.
No, I got
Boom. Then I
no.
didn't even blow my
I
fist.
got
I like
physical.
mushed her. I'm like, yo, chill.
No.
And she bruised easy. I could pinch her right now. She'll bruise.
I did get
like,
physical.
literally.
He said
She
he
literally do
mushed
that.
me, and that's how my
And
eye
people
got black.
see this. People at her house see her do this stuff to me. Like, she does this in front of people. And this is the difference between doing it in private and doing it in front of people. And that's going to make me even more, like, upset.
How much property damage do you think has happened?
A lot.
Like, do you think over $500, $1,000?
Like 1,000, because she rips clothes and everything. Like, when she fights, she rips stuff. And I got, like, expensive taste, like, literally. So she rips my stuff. Like, one time, like, if we get into an argument, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to leave. So I'm leaving, and she pushed me down the stairs.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
she
think
pushed me down the stairs.
Lying.
And her, like, if you talk to her mom, she literally sees this. So I go downstairs. My thumb is still messed up from this day. I'm trying to get out the door and stuff. She won't let me leave, and, like, she, like, literally fighting me, and I fall on my hand. My thumb literally swells up for, like, weeks. But, I'm a man. I'm just going to suck it up.
No,
like,
we
literally.
did stuff to each other. We're not going to sit here and act like it's
interesting
all
that
me.
you two
We did
are
stuff to
21
each
and
other.
23 and only been together for 2 years and have this many issues.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's
even have to
concerning.
be like that, literally.
It don't. If you tell the truth,
I'm
like
like, you mad, just
you
let me
don't-
leave.
And then
she-
you
it's
said,
like, nah.
No, and then back to when he said that I used the baby as an excuse and stuff like that. That's all lies. If a man is not gonna be somewhere they do not want to be, he was basically. I feel like he was
I
lying
want you
to
to
me,
remind
trying
yourself
to
of that
lead me
statement
on.
later on when I give you my advice. You just said a man is not going to be where he doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah,
Remember what
and I
came out of
feel
your own
like-
mouth, okay?
Yeah, and I feel like he basically, it's either, I feel like he just was lying to me the whole time. Like, honestly, maybe the way he felt, the way he said he felt for me, maybe it was just all lies. Because if that's how he feel and how he see it in his head, I don't really know what we was. Like, I don't really know.
So, Shamar, do you want out of this relationship?
Nah, I'm cool with her. Like,
You want to stay in this relationship?
It's like we wasn't even like relationship. Like we didn't even like agree. Like when she had the baby, that kind of like pushed like.
So you feel
we're
right now
together.
you're not in a relationship?
Nah.
So you're not in a relationship with her? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Do you feel like you're in a relationship?
I feel like I was in a relationship because we was doing relationship things.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna
I
show
feel
you
like,
love. Why
no,
would I not show you
no,
love?
it's not like that.
My daughter.
So I just
No,
got a
the
ping
way-
right now from someone who's sending a message from me. It's actually a message from your mother, Sanaya.
Sanaya and Shamar are delusional if they think that their relationship is going to work. I love my daughter, but she is tripping over a boy who plays her as a side chick. Like, I don't understand why she's so possessive over him. sneaking him into the house at night and staying on the phone all night listening to him breathe because she don't trust him. She's too possessive, and that's the problem. And Shamar, he need to grow up and figure out what he wants and stop playing games with my daughter and his ex. If you don't want my daughter, straight up, you need to let her go.
Let me tell y'all something. Your mama could have a seat right here next to me. What's your mother's name?
Shay.
Shay, where you at? Because you come sit right here next to me. Because everything Miss Shay just said is exactly what I tell you all. In all sincerity, we don't got to go any further with this. I peeped it from 2 seconds into this interview that there was toxicity, girl. I didn't even know the details yet. All I know is that there was an old saying back in the day, the way it started is the way it's going to end. Yeah. And the way y'all relationship started was on a toxic argument in the back of a car, and here y'all are later and have brought a child into it, and y'all still toxic and arguing about stuff. And the only thing that's happened during that time is it's caused you, a beautiful, beautiful, intelligent woman, to have trust issues and to become possessive and to start acting out of rage. And on the flip side, it's caused you to sort of feel stunted. Because I feel like as a young man, you should have the possibilities to go out and be free and do what you want to do. But because you made a choice to continue in this, and not be honest, you're now not only hurting her, but you're bringing a child into this toxic relationship. And as a man to man, you can't do that. You can't do that, because then when you grow up and your child's 14, 15 cussing you out, you're going to be like, well, where did this come from? This is unhealthy from every way we look at it. Every way. The fact of the matter is, he don't even think y'all in a relationship.
I know.
So the question for me is that why are you still attached? And don't say my child, and don't say I love him.
I don't know. He don't really have no respect for me.
I do, whole time.
You don't.
I'm going to tell you straight up from your actions, you do not respect her. She don't respect you either.
Yeah, no.
Y'all don't respect each other. So that we're not going to put this on you just alone, but she doesn't respect you either. All the things y'all do to each other, that's not a sign of respect. That's not a sign of love. That's a sign of dysfunction. You get that?
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you, because this is the thing. Sometimes when we see people who are 40, 50, and they're in these dysfunctional relationships, they don't know how to co-parent, they're still screaming, they're messing around with each other, going back and forth. I want to know, you're 23. At 30 years old, do you want to be arguing?
No, I want to be rich.
Good. Do you want to be happy?
Yeah. I'm happy right now with my baby.
With
I just want to take care of my baby. That's it.
I get it. At 30, do you want to be out here arguing? At 40, do you want to be arguing?
No.
Do you want to be 40 going around stabbing people's tires?
No. And I won't be doing that at 40. Like,
well, no, there's no guarantee of that if you don't start to learn now. Because let me tell you something. It's easy to say, I'm not going to be doing that. But the more you practice the behavior, the more it becomes who you are. And that's what I'm saying about both of y'all. Y'all are practicing this behavior that's going to become your identities, and I don't want that for you all.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a liar. You don't have to be disrespectful to women. You can actually make the choice to tell women straight up before they get emotionally attached, this is where I'm at. The most successful men I know are honest about that. Be honest and stop practicing this. Nah, I ain't being disrespectful. Nah, yeah, I told her I'm over here. We saw a photo of you with your pants off in your ex-girlfriend's house. You can flip that any way you want to. That is not okay behavior. Nope. But secondly, for you, you can't grow into this woman who's doing these immature things, hitting windows, hitting stuff, cutting up clothes.
I guess I got tired of telling him how I felt, and then it'll be like, I'm sorry.
If you are tired of talking, then it means it's time to start
walk
walking.
away. Yeah.
Yes, but you're not. You keep going back. And so that pattern has to stop. Otherwise, this behavior of who y'all are becoming is going to continue on. And I just asked y'all where y'all want to be in your 30s, and I promise y'all, if y'all don't stop today, and y'all don't reflect and hear what I'm saying, we can come back here in 30 years, because I'm going to still be on the air, and I'm going to say, hey, update. I'm going to say, update. And y'all going to be in this crazy mess.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's be driving me crazy.
So stop it now. This is a conversation now that needs to happen about co-parenting. What happens when you leave here is you need to make it, well, because I was going to say y'all need to break up, but y'all ain't even together.
Right.
So y'all both need to realize you're not together and put the baby first. And don't ever, and I'm not saying you did, but don't ever use your child as a pawn.
No,
because I've seen people on this stage who have mothers who use their child as a pawn, and the damage it caused later on in life, trust me, you don't want to be back here with that.
I never did. You know the truth.
Okay. Y'all got it? I'm gonna wish y'all all the best of luck, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on, where you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe and right here to watch more, period.